Hi, hi everyone. It is me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm gonna talk about, how some folks would think, even to this day, there are some folks who think that, you know, about Windows fight Mac OS or Macintosh OS is its full name. And yeah, at the end of the day, I think anything that Mac OS can do, Windows can do too, you know. And at the end of the day, I think it's about the same. But someone's going to tell me that I'm wrong, and if I'm wrong about something, let me know. Well, I'm I Windows and I'm Mac. Well, great for you. But you know what? Windows can do a lot of things. Well, so can Mac OS. Well, that's true. And I thought you were going to come on and tell me that um tell me that that Mac OS or Macintosh OS can do everything Windows cannot do. No, that's not true. I'm not gonna say that. The only thing that Mac OS's can do that Windows can't do is everything that runs on Mac OS is all Apple tools. Yes, that's the only thing that makes Macintosh OS unlike Windows, right? And it starts up with the Apple thing. Yeah, that's true. Do you have any Evilware Stronghold tool settings? And I hope you say yes, because this days, there are hackers out there that are making Evilware to go after Mac OS. Yes, they tend to fuck around with Windows more than they do with Linux or Chrome OS or Firefox OS, but there are Evilware out there and go after Mac OS. That's something that is worrisome, given to the grounds that Apple doesn't really seem to really catch up when it comes to Evilware stronghold tools. But I really do think they need to have some. And I think we do got some. Well, alright. So, how many years of updates? Because Windows, if you can meet all the standards to take on 23H2, 24H2, and 25H2 and all the update makes, you get 10 years of updates. I believe Mac OS gives you about 10 years of updates as well, but don't hold that to me. Well, I could tell you one thing that both Smallsoft Window Reckoners and Apple Macintosh OS Reckoners go through. They both have a high worth. Both of them are sold, got a high sales worth and a high sales fee on them. Yeah, yeah. That's true. And a lot of folks like to say that, you know, I mean that is true. So that's one thing that both got the same. Well, Mac OS can start up fast. Yeah, that's true. I mean, Smallsoft's always been telling us that they can make Windows start up fast. But no, I've had every Windows, and they never seem to start up fast. So, no, I guess not. Um, well, I guess that's kind of the end of this talk because I really, at the end of the day, I truly believe that there's really not anything that one can do and one cannot do. Well, can Mac OS run Edge or Chrome or Firefox? The answer is no, you're stuck to only Safari. Yeah, at least with Windows you can at least run You can run you can run Chrome, Firefox, I guess if you wanted to, Edge, which comes with all Windows going back to at least 10. Um, but yeah, that's a big thing there. And you can also run other ones like DuckDuckGo or whatever. Yeah. Well, before we end this film, Macintosh OS does have a shop called the Apple Shop. Yeah, and Smallsoft has a shop called the Smallsoft Shop. So, guess everybody even on that one, right? And I know someone out there who watches this film who does have a Apple Macintosh Reckoner, either be a middle top or a board top or whatever. You could tell me if there's anything that I'm forgetting here. Let me know if there's one little thing that a Mac OS can do that Windows cannot. And if you say start up with the Apple thing, well, oh well, that is what it is. And if you say start up with Safari, well, yeah, those are two things that only Mac OS can do. But tell me something beyond those two things. Tell me if I'm wrong about any of this. Alright, like, share, and playlist this film, and I'll see you later.